6 feet apart, that's the amount of space that we have been told that we need to be from other people. And the phrase social distancing has also been a common term that we're hearing now. But what does this all really mean? The Valley Today's Abby Furchner joins us live from Studio B this morning to help answer some of those questions. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, Jordan. With more than 15,000 cases reported in the United States alone, health officials are trying their best to limit the spread of the coronavirus. And that's where the term social distancing came into play. I talked with Essentia Health's chief medical officer, and he says there is two components to social distancing, and both are important when it comes to protecting ourselves. One being limiting who we are surrounding ourselves with, like having meetings with less than 10 people. The second is limiting our one-on-one space to 6 feet. But what does that do for us?
And the reason behind both of those measures are to reduce our exposure to respiratory illness or respiratory pathogens that might be in that environment.
But does that mean we have to stay 6 feet away from everyone, isolation? Well, as far as who can be around you during this time, Dr. Vetter says, think of your inner circle.
So social distancing usually means your immediate household. So it's fine to be around your immediate household. Or if you have friends that, say live next door and you have frequent contact with, I would say those are probably okay.
But Dr. Vetter says if some of those friends are having social gatherings outside of that inner circle, it's best to make sure you're keeping your distance from them and not being as exposed. But with all of us practicing social distancing, I want to remind everybody about how technology can really come into play right now. We have FaceTime, Skype, Zoom. There's so many ways we can now virtually interact. So taking those approaches can also help the social distancing, and practicing good hygiene and hand washing is also super important too. But we also want to flatten the curve. But what does that really mean, and how can we do that? We'll talk with Dr. Vetter once again here in just a few minutes.
All right, good information. Abby Furchner reporting live. Thank you this morning.